Good morning, traders, and welcome to the Daily Call today, Wednesday, the 2nd of August. Before we get started, as always, please understand that any advice in today's session is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Okay, let's have a look at what's happened yesterday, and we'll start off in Australia, Sydney, and the RBA basically made no change to the interest rates. They did try to I guess, send a message to stop the Aussie dollar from increasing. They basically stated that an appreciating exchange rate would be expected to result in a slower pickup in our economy and the inflation than the current that what has currently been forecasted. Now, what effect did it have? Pretty much not much. It dropped down, it went back up, it stayed around about the same level. It seems right now that the direction of the Aussie dollar is going to take its lead more so from the US dollar, and particularly non-farm payrolls later this week. In the UK, we saw the rate of improvement in UK manufacturing. Operating conditions accelerated for the first time in 3 months, with the PMI numbers coming in at 55.1. The GBP USD is now pushing towards the top of a rising wedge, a pattern that we should all add to our hot list. And just to show it to you, make sure you add that one. Let's see what happens as we get closer towards the perimeter of that wedge. From the US, we had manufacturing data turn in a solid PMI number, although it was at the expected forecast. And really, for the US dollar, the next assignment is really non-farm payrolls, and that will determine what's going to happen in the direction that we may take for at least the next following week. This morning in New Zealand, we had the employment numbers miss the mark. The Kiwis dropped pretty much straight away, about 50 pips. The question now is, have we reached the top on the Kiwi? So we know that we tested that 75. We've pulled away a little bit. I think again now with a lot of US data coming into play towards the end of the week, the direction for the Kiwi dollar will come from the US side as well. All right, that's all we have in terms of what's happened, what's happening. The chart of the day today is, it's the GBP AUD daily chart. Clearly, we can see that it appears that we have established a trend in the downward direction. We have pulled back, and the 2 candles that I'm highlighting here for you, essentially what we're waiting for is if the current candle, this one here where I'm pointing to right now, if it becomes an inside candle, we could get a setup. The following tomorrow, we would see a fractal on the top of this candle, and it would give us a setup for continuation or breaking down through the inside candle for continuation of trend. So there you go. That's our chart of the day. GBP AUD, you do need to wait for the current candle to finish to confirm the setup. Okay, what's happening in the session that is about to start for us? We have at 6:30 this evening from the UK, we have construction PMI numbers. At 10:15 from the US, we have the private sector employment change, and at 12:30 we have crude oil inventories from the US. So that's pretty much the highlights for the session that's about to unfold. As always, guys, please feel free to contact us if you do have any questions. Follow me on Twitter at ChatFX for trade setups and breaking news. Most importantly, hope you all have a fantastic trading day. I will talk to you tomorrow for the daily call. Bye for now.